lights, camera, fraction. Hi everyone, thank you for watching Error and Trial. I'm Devika and today we'll be talking about mathematics. वो सब्जेक्ट जिसने हम सबको दो हिस्सों में बांट रखा है, मैथ. So either way, everyone needs help in math. कभी ना कभी एक point आता है when you're just like I can't do this and help चाहिए होती है. So today I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks for mathematics that are going to help you regardless of your class, regardless of your liking for math, and you will be able to do well. So to celebrate the spirit of maths, what you have to do is take a piece of paper like this and mark some ticks on it and then put it on your forehead. This way it will be mathe mein ticks, and that's how you celebrate the subject. So this is very important before you start studying the subject. This will really help you focus. So here, do this. Okay, so with math, the first thing that everyone needs to understand are the numbers. So first let's start with natural numbers. So when you go out, you stand in the nature, you will find all sorts of things in different numbers. So those numbers are the natural numbers. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Now coming to the whole numbers. Whole numbers are basically natural numbers with a 0, because 0 is nothing but a whole. So now coming to the units, I'm sure everyone knows how important units are. So what we're going to do is first we're going to find a meter. The first thing that you have to do is go meet the meter. So when you're meeting the meter, hi meter, it's millimeter. Next, you're going to scold the meter. You're going to really curse the meter, and after that you will see that the meter is crying. You weirdo, get lost, weird meter. When the meter starts crying, it's a centimeter. So next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure that the meter is in an Indian attire, give something Indian to the meter, and that's how you get a decimeter. Lastly, what you're going to do is you're going to offer a key to the meter. That way it will be a kilometer. So the next thing that I'm going to be helping you with is the surface area and volume calculation part. It gets really difficult sometimes, I know. So for surface area, what you need is a male professor, and you will go to the male professor and you will measure the area of his face. That will give you the surface area. Now coming to the volume, I'm going to be demonstrating how to calculate the volume of a cuboid. So I've got these cuboid speakers and I can see that there's this volume button over here. So what I'm going to do is press the volume and adjust whatever volume I want, and that way I'll be calculating the volume of a cuboid. Speakers are available in a lot of shapes, so accordingly you can calculate the volume of cylinders, spheres, any object that you want. Now coming to the conic section. So conic section basically refers to the locus of some kind of fixed distance from a point. So first I'm going to be explaining circle. So circle is basically when you have a male professor again and the professor is asking you to submit an assignment, but you are going to tell the professor, no, I'm going to submit it on the next day. Apna assignment submit karo. Sir, can I please give you the assignment tomorrow? नहीं, last date आज थी. Sir, please. Sir, कल. आज करना पड़ेगा, कैसे नहीं करोगी? Sir, कल. And that's a circle. Is parabola. Parabola is very simple. Sometimes you have paragraphs that start speaking themselves, so those paras are called parabola. Next is ellipse. Now ellipse is, so what you need to do is you need to look at your lips. You need to look at your lips and make a shape around them, and this shape is an ellipse. The next one is the hyperbola. Now hyperbola, I'm sure you guys must be thinking someone who's really hyper and is speaking, that would be hyperbola, but that's not the case. It's a very confusing term. What happens is when someone's speaking like this, hi, I'm Devika, this is low parabola. But if someone says, hi, I'm Devika, this is hyperbola because the pitch is high. I'm sure halfway through the tips you guys must have realized how I'm the ruler of the math kingdom, and soon you guys are also going to be a part of it. now let's move on to trigonometry. Trigonometry, I remember when I started with trigonometry, I used to really dislike it, but with practice I became very good at it, like a pro at it. So I'm going to be sharing the best tip with you guys right now. So what happens is, a lot of times you have to prove two sides of an equation, right? I'm going to be showing you an example of that type. So the problem is, prove that tan theta plus 1 upon sine theta is equal to cosec theta. So what you'll need is any kind of tan removal product. You guys can have face wash, moisturizer, anything. A lot of them are available in the market. You guys can choose as per your convenience. I had this one at home. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a little on my finger and I'm going to apply it, and soon I can see how tan has disappeared, and that really solves the problem. So this is going to be very handy. You guys can carry this anywhere you wish to. Now I'm going to be sharing my favorite tip ever to prove any equation. You know, when you have to prove that LHS is equal to RHS and you're just stuck in the middle and you don't know what to do, all you have to do is multiply the left hand side of this equation by 0 and multiply the right hand side also by 0. That way you will get 0 on both sides and you can prove any equation.